he is. Let's talk a little bit about it. One open line. Hey, one phone number does it all for you. Call or text us on the MyPillow text line, 800-655-MIKE, 800-655-6453. Hope you join us.
He starts his rapping, hoping something will happen. He'll say he needs you, a companion, a girl he can talk to. He's made up his mind. He needs someone to talk it to.
A disabled vehicle in the downtown. That would be southbound Cap City Freeway at E Street. Let's see what's happening with Dan. Dan, what's going on?
Good morning, Sean. Who was that?
Yeah, I was. It played for a while, and I'm stumped. I have no idea who that was, and I don't even know. I couldn't catch the title really from that one either. To look it up.
I have no idea. I mean, of all those songs I've heard in my life, that one just stumped me. It sounded very late '60s-ish.
It did.
Very early '70s.
It did. Probably early '70s. And usually, when he plays stuff from that era, I usually know all of them. At least have heard them. That one, I don't remember ever hearing that. Whatever it was.
No, I don't. That one stumped me as well.
So if anybody knows, I mean, when Phil was here, Dusty Morgan used to listen. Dusty Morgan used to do the mornings at K108, and he would call and correct us sometimes if we didn't know what something was. One time I didn't know, I hadn't heard of the artist that Phil was talking about, and Dusty called to let me know who he was because well, he was an important person in rock and roll history, and I hadn't heard of him, so I needed to be set straight, and this is one too. I don't know who that was, and I wish I could find out. Maybe it was called someone.
That one, I'll tip my hat to him.
Yes,
definitely. Hey, we haven't talked about the fire in a while. That one that's in Castaic right now. That's down there, Magic Mountain. I mean, that's bad. That area is all open area. I mean, that could just, if they don't get on that quick, that one could also turn. You know, hopefully the rain, there'll be some rain this weekend. I mean, because this thing, you know, the dollar amount, I've heard somebody on this morning, they're saying it's going to be anywhere, it could hit $200 billion.
Wow.
John.
Wow.
I mean, really, and you know that's going to go up too. I mean, we're looking at probably $250 billion. I mean, with all that money coming in and everything else, I mean, do you trust all that money? I don't. There has to be a full IG, Inspector General, full everything and whether we even have the money to rebuild it too. I mean, you know, that's a whole other question that
it's going to take forever to clean that mess up.
Totally, and then you got all the regulatory agencies involved in that as well. It's going to be a nightmare, and that's going to put a spotlight on California that needs to be shown. That needs to be shown for change to happen. It needs to be glaring.
This is what you get under Democrat rule. Yes, needs to be shown.
Totally. Not even Democrat rule, just people who would have zero common sense and aren't in it for the grift. Because that's what the Democrat Party now is all about the grift. And
sadly, there are some Republicans like that, too. Yeah.
Yes, but that's where it started 25 years ago when Willie Brown figured out, after the end of the Cold War, where, you know, who has the money? To quote the old, you know, bank robber, Willie, whatever his name was, why do you rob the banks? That's where the money is.
Absolutely.
He figured that out. Yes. I mean, you know, that's where it is, and that's where. And I hope Donald Trump, when he comes out here, shines a light on their idiocy. I mean, really. I mean, that's. I think
you can count on that.
I believe so. I hope so, Sean. And that's his genius right there. I think that's where we need the country needs to see this.
I think they will. Thank you,
Have a
Dan.
great weekend. We'll talk to you later.
You do the
Thanks.
same. 20 minutes after 6.